Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Black Eel Versus, where Mike and I are continuing our randomized Cagelocke of Crystal, where we are trying to figure out, well, not trying to figure out, we're going to find out which one of us is going to win at the end of 9 more battles. The ninth battle is the determination of who actually wins.
Is it 9 battles? Yeah.
It's 8 more gym battles, and then it's red.
Yep. Okay.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Why do you do this to me, boy? No! Wow. Go me. So how was
It's
your
more fun that
day?
way. How was my day?
That is what I asked. That is
Kind of. I don't know. Today was one of those off days. Just woke up with random back pain, and just in the center of my back, it was just sharp pain. Finally, after it finally decided to go away, and then just kind of like a dreary day, just like one of those days where it's just like
what's sad though is it's the warmest it's gonna be all week.
oh, I know that. Oh yeah.
Which is
Yep.
what's sad because it's like it felt
S-
good even though it was only in the 40s.
well, yeah, I mean, in the winter these kind of days are
No,
are
these feel like summer days,
great.
to be honest with you.
Yeah. um like, what was it, last week where we had that stretch of 40s and 50s? It was
I
that
honestly
was
thought
that
that was
was
the end of winter, to be honest with you. I thought it was coming early. Well, no. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't necessarily think it was going to be like, um, ooh, I did not like that. I didn't think necessarily it was going to like go right to summer weather. It was just more of the fact of like, oh, it's like already getting, you know what I mean? Like, it's already getting nice.
yeah. I didn't think we were gonna have any more extreme cold days
That's kind of what I was
like
talking about more of
we're
like,
going to get.
I felt like we were done with the extreme cold at that point, and that is not the case.
Yeah. Yep. Nope. And it's going to be even colder than what we already had, which I
I
thought that
could
was
have
crazy.
had a
That
Dratini.
was
Oh
cold.
no, I couldn't have.
Nope. You couldn't have. Nope. You were correct.
Oh, I got a
Glad you
personal
figured it
question.
out.
I actually have a personal question to ask you, and you don't have to answer this
Oh,
on camera, but I'm just curious for myself because I will answer it if you answer. Actually, to be honest with you, I'm gonna respond whether you answer or not. So it's stupid of me to even say. Did your mortgage payment ever go up or
it
like
goes up
change?
all the. Yeah.
Okay.
It's gone up like, I think this is the third time it's gone up.
Okay.
Um, yeah. Taxes. So they claim that,
No,
or they keep saying our taxes are going up. So it's
yeah,
increased our
because
mortgage payment.
technically your mortgage payment didn't go up. It's your escrow payment that needs to be higher,
Yeah.
but it's all in one, so it's like,
It's all combined. I mean, obviously, technically, we could pay, whatever those, we could pay it off at the beginning, whatever. But,
mm,
you know, uh, Steph, Steph was asking me about, because she saw something online of a video of someone saying like, oh, you can, help reduce your mortgage payments and whatever by making 2 payments in a month. Like, you make your mortgage payment, and then halfway through the month you make it like a whatever, like a small portion towards your principal. And I was like, yeah, I knew about that, but I don't know if we necessarily have the money to do that right now, which is like, obviously the
well,
big thing.
I was gonna say it's like, yes, correct. You're absolutely right, but like,
Like, it would
with
help, but
yeah, like nobody's like it's one of those things where it's like I feel your boat where it's like, yeah, but like with my mortgage payment going up, I'm like, well, my amount that I'll be paying extra for has definitely gone down.
yeah,
Just
yeah,
because it, I mean, it didn't. So for me, it's gone up because taxes went up, but now you have to pay shortage, so it's going to be up extra this year, and then as long as my taxes stay the same, it'll my payment will be lower than this year's. Whatever.
And okay, that's interesting.
The way it's set up, I get it. It's just so like technically it went up. Like there's no arguing there that like
Yeah,
the
no
taxes
matter
went up.
at the end of the day, you're paying more.
And so because of that, they're saying, well, I'm short because I'm short my escrow because of the fact that taxes went up before
Yep.
they were aware. Which is, I mean, I get it. It's not like they're not planning my taxes. I get that.
Yep.
Um, so then they're like, well, you're gonna have to pay the shortage to catch up, and then once you're caught up, which takes a year, after that they'll reassess to make sure your taxes don't go up again, and if not, then technically my monthly payment goes down.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
it makes sense, but it's just
Literally the
like
exact same thing that happened with me. I think they were
uh,
saying I think they were saying like we were short like I don't remember the number. It was either like $700 or $800 we were short.
I think for me it
So
was like 450.
um
But it's
so
just
it's
funny
like
to me. It's just like
yeah.
okay,
I told Steph, I was like, I guess if you just want to get it out of the way, we could just write a check and pay it off, and then it's less to worry about and whatever. But
yeah, but you have to make sure that you put it as escrow, and then it's just a pain in the ass. I mean, yeah,
yeah,
it's like because if you don't, then they're gonna put it as a payment, and then it gets all wonky, and it's just
it,
irritating.
yeah, yeah.
Like
They can't
every
make it. They can't make it easy.
no, not at all. But no, I figured I'd ask because that so it technically starts in March for me, but I'm like, it's so stupid. So
Yeah, I
like,
don't remember when it starts for us, but
well, for me, it's so like it can happen twice a year technically because it's your home insurance and then your taxes.
yeah.
So like my insurance is all taken care of, and it supposedly is not going up, which normally it doesn't go up that often. Your insurance, it's normally I think I've been told like it's normally 5 years unless the company goes under or whatever, and you have to get a new insurance company.
Oh, this is that's unfortunate that this is they combined this route in in the original Red and Blue game. This the route to the right of Cerulean where the
But
power plant is,
yeah,
that used to be three routes because
yeah,
it
no,
was
it's only two now.
now it's only two. That's interesting.
Yeah, they've done some reworking here. They're trying to make Kanto great again. Um,
I was looking forward to another encounter, and the fact that it wasn't, obviously now
yeah,
can't. But
it's yeah. I do remember they got rid of one, I maybe two routes to be honest with you. There's a certain thing that they definitely changed it around. Obviously, you know that. Ooh,
hmm.
my arch enemy.
He is back again.
Can I not be confused?
All right,
Can I
let's
not
see.
be confused? Can I not be confused? I have hit myself 5 out of the 5 times.
Always the best.
What are the odds of that? No. So anyway, I was just asking just because I had gotten it in the mail like a month ago, and I was like, I was told that there was a chance of like it changing and all that stuff. So it's not like I was like super surprised, but I was just still not thrilled for obvious
Yeah,
reasons.
yeah. No, I mean, I think our we got the letter like a week or two ago that it was going up again, and I'm like, well, I think our person had said like they can I think it get reassessed like one every quarter or something, that they can reassess it and resend it.
No, I mean,
But
I think for me, I was told it's every 6 months for me, but I don't know if that's just different or if it just so happens to be how like Rhode
uh,
Island, like my city is. You know what I mean? Like it could be city based in the sense of like when things are due,
yeah,
and
I
it
mean,
also could be when I bought the house too.
it's
That's
been a
also another
while,
factor.
so I don't remember. It might be every 6 months. It might be once a quarter. At this point I don't remember.
Because I think it's February, I pay the taxes. In July, I pay the insurance. No, yes, no, I lied. July is taxes. December is insurance.
How dare you lie?
I know, right? But I called myself out on it immediately. I want to make that very clear.
You did. I'm impressed with that.
I thank you. I gotta get better. Um, but yeah, I'm just.
I'm
it's
not
just
gonna
not
get
a
this
good
guy
thing
too.
to hear or read because I'm like, oh, just great.
Oh yeah, it's something, especially with how
Extra.
everything is nowadays. Just
Everything
getting
else
told,
going up.
yeah, getting told, oh, by the way, you gotta have to continue to pay more, even though you're already paying a
Well, my
large
whole thing is
number.
it's like, oh, get the fixed one, which don't get me wrong, you should get the fixed one, obviously. But like,
It's not actually fixed.
well, technically it is because the interest stays the same. And I'm like, well, yeah, but I have to pay on the taxes and everything else, which is the killer. Um, but no, I've heard horror stories of some people's like escrow going up very high
Oh yeah,
because they didn't like after because you have it for 30 years. Some companies don't last, so they're bought out, and a new company comes in and changes your escrow.
yep. I mean, it's all
It's a
everything's
gamble
unfortunate. It's a gamble, So you gotta hope for the best.
because this turned into a financial podcast. Um, but no, it's just one of those things where it's like I am not mad about meaning like getting the property or anything else. Like I'm not disappointed in any way whatsoever, right? But
Mhm.
like there are certain things that just don't make sense to me. Like just like, oh, I bought the house and automatically it went up, like it's appraised higher all of a sudden. You know what I mean? Like I've done
Oh yeah,
nothing to the house. Like
yeah, yeah,
it's all because it's a new owner and you're assuming I'm doing something.
yeah.
Because like that's one of the main
They
reasons why I
because
don't
of
want to fix my
yeah,
upstairs.
price
Because
adjustments and all that other crap. Yep.
like my fear is, and it's a legitimate fear, is that if even if I don't finish the upstairs and I just dorm it, my taxes are going to go up because the house is going to be appraised higher.
Well, the you're no matter what, taxes are gonna go up because when oh my Lanta, that
Yes, but if
is
you do work on your house where it increases the value of your home, then automatically you, whether or not taxes go up or not, you
yes. No,
pay
but what
more.
I was gonna say was is that like no matter what, like neighboring properties, that stuff is always gonna be going
That's
up.
also
So that
true.
is going to result in your property going up because as those,
No, you're right
you
there.
know,
Yep, I can't argue. You are correct.
like like the fact that you bought your house at a higher value than what the original person bought the house at, that automatically jumps up the value of everyone else's house. Um,
Yes.
and that continues to cycle where oh, now whatever you bought your house for 500, now everyone else is valued at that price as well.
Hmm.
So
Well, yeah, yeah, that's the idea. Because like I know for myself, like my house, like granted, it's not that like I, because when I look at my credit report, it tells me like the estimated value of my home. I'm not looking for it, meaning like I'm not actually trying to. I don't care what it's worth right this very second, if you understand what I
mhm,
mean, because I
yeah,
really don't, because it's mine. I mean, it's you know what I mean. Um,
yeah, you're not planning to get rid of it,
correct.
so
That's
it's
what I mean. So it's like it doesn't actually matter to me. However, it's one of those things where it just makes me laugh because I'm like, it's fluctuated so much, and it like if somebody were to actually like pay attention to this and watch it, it's got to make no sense because it's like gone up and down. Like every month, it's like a heartbeat.
oh
I'm
yeah.
like, oh okay. Um, but it's just so funny. Yeah, it's just because there's a lot of things I want to do, and then it's just I haven't done it. But it's like also too like prices of um, supplies are expensive too. Because like I was talking to my uncle about getting the upstairs dormed,
Mhm.
and he's like, honestly, I think you're screwed no matter what. That did a lot of damage. Okay, I gotta be careful of that. I didn't that. Wow, he didn't even leer me, and he did that much damage. Um, and I'm 10 levels. Am I 10 levels higher? No, I'm 9 levels higher. Sorry. Um, but yeah, so we were talking about it. Now he was like, "It kind of screwed either way." He goes, "You could save money and like make sure you have enough later." He goes, "But the way things are going, you're probably still going to be wasting your entire nest egg on doing it. So you might as well do it now while it's cheaper instead of saving money
Yeah.
and then
And
wasting technically more money in the long
yeah.
run."
No, that's true because the longer you wait, the prices are just going to go up. I mean, it doesn't
Yeah,
make a
because it doesn't
difference.
look like it's plateauing at all, and that's kind of his point. And I get it, and I don't disagree with him, but it's just like that's not what I wanted to do. And he's like,
Yeah,
"No, you're not wrong. Like I get it."
it sucks, but it is what it is.
Yeah, because it's like all I want to do is just dorm it. I don't want to finish it only because once it's dormed, you can finish it whenever. Because I just want to get the roof done. Because that's my big thing is getting the roof done.
Oh yeah.
Because again, there's nothing, knock on wood, there's no leak on the roof. There's a new leak in the window again. I gotta fix that. It's a lot smaller than the last time, so I did do better. I just got to do more to it.
That sucks.
I mean, yes and no. I mean, the good thing is it's not. It's. I want to sound awful saying it, but it's in an area that it's like. Luckily, it's not going to cause severe damage to the house.
Mm,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So that's why I'm not like incredibly worried about it. And the piece that's wet, I can remove and replace it without a problem. Um, and not that it's that wet anyway, but I'm just saying like in general, if it continues, it's an actual easy replacement where it's not going to cause like massive destruction to my home. Thankfully.
Did for the power plant, did you find the did you find the shady guy?
No, because for me to go over there, I have to battle, and I don't want to battle people.
Oh, okay. Because
So
I don't see him outside in Cerulean cities. So I'm like, oh,
no,
where
you
is he?
gotta. So I know where he is. You go to the gym.
Oh, he's in the gym.
Yeah, so you go in there. You go in there. He runs out. He doesn't speak. He speaks weird,
Ah, yeah.
and then he disappears, and you gotta go find him. And before you ask, yes, I do know where he goes.
Do you want to tell me where it is?
Nugget Bridge.
That's what I figured, but
Does he say it? I forget. Somebody excuse me, if it's not him, somebody says where he goes.
no, I don't I just
No. Oh, I almost had a heart attack. He metronome dude.
oh
Oh god. And
I
that's the
don't
worst thing he could have done. I'd rather him minimize.
I was just spamming A, so I don't know
Yeah,
if
he
he
goes
said it or not.
he goes to Nugget Bridge, and I don't remember if you battle him there or if
Yes, you do.
you
Yep.
have to go find him one more time.
Yep.
Did
Come
you
on.
already break up Misty's date?
I didn't. I went through Nugget Bridge and I didn't.
No, she's over where Bill is normally.
No, I know, and I didn't. When I went through that, I didn't see her.
Okay. Oh, you know what?
Is that only in the remake? Because I remember. I remember
No,
that.
you know what? No. It's you haven't finished the power plant.
I was. You think?
So there's no power. So how can they have a date with no lights? Even though they're outside, don't ask questions.
I will.
I think it's actually.
I'm going to double check. Just. Oh nope, she's there.
Oh, okay.
Technically, I didn't do the power plant part yet. So.
Yeah, so you should be fine.
So
I think weirdly
just did
enough,
Misty. So now I'm going to go bring the part back to the power plant.
I think
But
you actually have to.
when I did the Nugget Bridge before, she wasn't there.
No, because I think you had to face Team Rocket because you can't have her go to the gym while he's still there.
That makes sense.
That makes sense. So it's not the fact that you have to do all of the power plant; you just have to beat him.
Yeah,
Which that makes a heck of a lot more sense.
Yeah, at least get him out of the power plant, which you have to beat him.
Or no, get him out of the what's it called?
Out of the gym.
Yes.
But in order to get her to her again, you have to battle him. So
yes. Okay.
I'm a little disappointed that there's no no legendary birds in the power plant though. But it is what it is.
Yeah, I think legitimately it's. I don't know.
What did I not get the machine part?
Oh no, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
So
You got to go back to
what?
the gym because he told
Do I
you
have
where it
to?
is,
Oh, he hit it. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not gonna deal with that now.
and you got to go digging in the water to find it.
Not dealing with that now. I doubt it. They give me anything that's worthwhile, anyways. So
Well, they give you a TM, and the TM's good, but that's when it wasn't randomized.
I was gonna say, like, you don't know what
No,
it could
that's why
be.
that no, that's why I'm saying what I'm saying because I got the TM from somewhere else, and I was like, oh, that's different, and I realized, oh, it's because it's randomized. So I was like, I was expecting to get that TM, but not there. So I was like, oh, I got it early. That's great. It's easy. And then I remembered, oh no, I just got luck of the draw.
Yep. Yeah, you did.
Which, by the way, it's an incredible one. I can't wait to use
That's.
it on you.
I can't wait for it to not work the way you hoped it.
It won't. To be honest with you, it won't. I already know it. But depending on what moves my electric type gets, I might have to put it on. Just because I want a good move. Even if it's got low accuracy.
Ooh.
I am freezing Pokemon like you would not believe.
Oh, is it Zap Cannon?
Took you that long to figure that out? Like yes.
Well, I mean, I wasn't Zap Cannon or Thunder. That's the only one that's.
No, it's Zap Cannon because it's the power plant and it's supposed to be like mechanical and electric, so it's like Zap Cannon.
Sure.
Yeah, that's their reasoning why it's there because they're not gonna have just Thunder there. That doesn't make as much sense as weird as it sounds.
I mean, I think it makes perfect sense, but hey, whatever. I mean, Thunder, Zap Cannon, whatever. They're still they're not moves that I would use. So the only way I would use Zap Cannon would be on Porygon if it could use Lock On.
Unless you have that TM
What TM?
lock on.
If it works.
Oh, it does.
Well, I'm glad that you have it. I'm glad that you would have it use 2 slots if that
I was
if
gonna
that
say,
works
but
out for you.
also it takes 2 turns, which does irritate me a little bit, but better than nothing.
I think earlier I had there was I think I was doing my own playthrough of a game and I had done a lock on Zap Cannon strat and the Zap Cannon still missed even though I locked on.
Really?
And I was beyond furious because it resulted in
Does
me
it?
losing that Pokemon.
My question is though, does it change? Was it a different? Oh, it's still 13. That's stupid. Um, did it like Did the wording different back then? Like it increased the accuracy. It didn't make it an automatic hit.
I mean, I don't remember because
I'm
it's been some
only
time.
asking because it's like sometimes it's like stupid phrasings like that.
Yeah, no, I mean, I understand where you're coming from with that. I
Here's
mean,
the thing.
I
I
like I
would
said, I
agree
don't
with you. I
remember.
would have done the same thing. Do not get me wrong. I'm just more of was it one of those things where it's like it wasn't the same back then, which is irritating.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
I
I
can't go
mean,
there. That's right. Ugh.
I don't know when it was, what game it was. So I mean, I
Yeah,
can't
you
tell you.
can't say with confidence. I gotcha.
I just remember it happening and being furious.
Ooh, 18. Okay, okay. I don't hate this. I need you not to miss. Thank you.
Keep missing.
I'm gonna have a problem with this guy though. I gotta be careful.
Ooh, you're a little strong. I do not like that.
I'm hoping 18 is the strongest in this area, just because I wanna. Oh, looks like I'm right. Can we please freeze? Freeze? Freeze. So close. Freeze. There we go.
If I
Freeze
keep
it.
saying it, it's going to happen.
Well, it does. Oh, it thawed out, but he's gone, so that's fine. That did so little XP that pisses me off. Oh, so I'm in the middle of watching the Canadian Pokemon tournament. They had in
Okay.
Toronto
Uh-huh.
last weekend. It's a different format for the video game,
Mm.
and so this one allows legendaries and paradox mons, and it is like so. You open that up, and it's like a million different possibilities open up, and I just think that's so awesome. So it's like Pokemon I hadn't seen because this it's been all like H or format H, and then now it's back down to F. And I just find it so cool because it's like you have all these different Pokemon that you didn't see before, or at least I didn't see before, in the sense of a competition, because they weren't allowed to be used in the other format.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So it was just really cool seeing like Raging Bolt, who was a big one. Seeing who's the other one that was big? Um,
I'm assuming.
Flutterbane.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say too. Like, what's his name? Maridon and Coridon are usually pretty viable.
So no, I didn't see any of them. At least
Really,
not yet. At
that's
least not
surprising.
yet. I'm not saying they don't exist in it. I'm saying I haven't seen them. I'll say it
Hmm.
that way. Um,
At least Maridon. I know Maridon is like really. He's really
I
good.
don't know if it's like maybe because certain moves or certain abilities aren't allowed that they're not using them. I don't. It doesn't sound like they can't be used. I'll say it that way, but it doesn't seem to be people thinking they're good enough to be used on their team. I'll say that.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean it's possible. I mean
Um,
it all depends on what their flow is. You
who
know,
was the other
everyone.
one? There was another one that I was kind of surprised. Raging Bolt was a big one. With like took over the whole thing. Fluttermane was another, and then it's the stereotypical stuff like um, Incineroar, Golden Go, like the
Oh yeah,
usual stuff. Like that. That stuff has been like since been added to the format. Like they've been kind of dominating. I'm trying to
yeah.
remember another one. Oh, so there was one person that had Boulder, which I thought was interesting.
Iron. Oh yeah, I mean the iron like iron boulder, iron leaves.
So I didn't see
Those
any of
guys
the
are
I didn't
pretty
see any of
strong.
the others because well, weirdly enough, obviously it's considered a paradox mon, so it's like not
Yep. Yeah.
legendary, but to me it is.
Yeah, I mean, especially those ones like
No,
what's
that's what
his
I
name?
mean. Like that one,
Like gouging fire and walking
Rage,
wake. Like,
and yeah, I agree.
yes,
Uh,
they're paradox, but like they're paradox of legendaries. So
yes, that's kind of exactly how I look at it.
especially with their stats, like they're
Hmm.
very strong stats.
And I don't know why, but I expected like more legendaries, and there really weren't. I'm kind of surprised. Like it's more paradox mons, and that's pretty much the whole thing.
I mean, if you have your the paradox abilities are all pretty much the same, where it's like boost your stats. So if you have your weather set up and whatnot, like you can.
Well, that's another thing. Weather is not a big thing in this format. There has
Oh,
been
okay.
I have not seen a single weather team so far, and I just find that very interesting. Because
That is
weather on the
interesting.
other one was, I mean, I'm not going to say it was like very popular, but it was like you saw a lot of rain and sun. You know what I mean? Like there was a lot of rain and sun teams. Not always did they make it, but I mean, like they were still there. And this time there was only one sand that I can remember from all the tournaments I've watched this year. Well, this session, I should say. Um, so yeah, I'm. It's just interesting seeing all the different Pokemon and being used in like the different formats and teams in general, and it's just really cool to see. And I'm actually very excited to see it. But the other one too is like I'm in the middle of watching day one of Go, and so they opened up the format and everything else, and like the
Hmm.
Pokemon I'm seeing, like normally like with Go, like there's a clear cut Pokemon that's in almost all the teams, and this was the first one they were saying in a long time where there was no Pokemon that dominated where it was in more than 50% of the teams. Because there was normally one Pokemon that was in like everyone's team basically. And it wasn't always the same Pokemon because each time they do a tournament, they do a slightly different format and stuff like that. But overall, like all the team, like every time you like they do the statistics of everyone's team, and this was the first time in a long time where it was the highest usage was I think 35, and normally it's like 60%.
That's interesting. And hey, if you
Also,
change it, if
I
it changes things around, it's nice to see something new.
have you ever seen a shiny Guzzlord?
Isn't it?
Look it up.
Yeah, I think it's because it's white, isn't it?
Yeah, but there's a
I'm pretty
reason why I'm
sure
asking you to look it up because it reminds me of somebody.
I think reminds you of somebody.
Yep.
I think I have it in Pokemon Go, which is I don't remember if it's.
I was gonna say you can just look it up. It doesn't have. You don't have to necessarily like go onto your game and do it.
No. I know. I'm just saying. I think I have it on Pokemon Go. What does it? What does it make you think?
Doesn't it give you like Joker vibes? Because of the red lips.
I mean, I could see that. Yeah, I absolutely.
I mean, don't get
can
me
see
wrong.
that.
It's not like an exact replica of him, but I just thought the color scheme was
Obviously.
very.
Yeah.
Was like, oh wow, I'm surprised they went that route. Because it's not that it's bad. It works. It's not the worst shiny, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, no. It's one of those good shinies. Like white, white shinies and black shinies are generally considered like the.
I mean, it depends on what the Pokemon looked like beforehand, but I would agree with you overall.
Yeah.
No, overall, normally the ones that have white shinies or black shinies normally are the better ones. It's a rarity if it doesn't work, but normally if it doesn't, it's because the Pokemon was already that color, and they went like a different shade.
And yeah, and they didn't change the like actually change the color. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yes.
Well, I think unfortunately I lost my last encounter because I thought I had changed the box,
Mm-hmm.
but I had done it in the like moving the Pokemon around. So it didn't actually change the box. So I went to go encounter the Pokemon and it said my box was full. So I couldn't catch it because I didn't actually change my box.
No, I know what you mean.
So
Unfortunately, I know what you mean.
so I'm kind of a little irked with that because I thought I did, but clearly didn't.
It's okay. I need all the handicap I can get.
It wasn't a great Pokemon. It was a Pinsir, but
I mean, it's still. I mean, it's not a bad Pokemon.
No, it wasn't bad, but
But I do agree with you. It's not something you're going to be like, oh, heartbroken over.
I have other Pokemon that I would rather use.
No,
So
I know.
it's
No,
like,
I know exactly what you mean. I'm just saying, like, it's also just not the worst Pokemon, which is at least that's something going for you. Will you stop? Yeah, I'm gonna put you to sleep. I'm sick and tired of you. You woke
you're
up.
pissing me off.
One.
You're going to go to bed.
Turn one. Stop hurting me. Oh, so I'm now at the story where I have to oh my gosh, Mystery Dungeons, and I have to face Dusk Noir.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pain. Him and his army of Sableyes. And I don't know if you remember who I am, Mike, but I am a normal type.
Oh yeah, aren't you? You're Skitty, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fun.
So, and what's funny is there's no such thing as, which still makes me laugh. Excuse me. There's no immunities. So a normal type can attack a ghost, and a ghost can attack a normal type.
Oh, okay.
So the thing is it's considered resistant towards each other.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't do no damage.
Okay, yeah. I it's kind of like Pokemon Go where
Yes.
it's
Yes. In fact, yes, absolutely. It's irritating though because it's like and you have to like read what the moves do because they don't necessarily do what you're used to them doing.
Yeah.
because it's a different format. So you're like, oh gosh, like I forgot what move it was. There was a move. Which was it? Oh, powdered snow. Okay, it was
Hmm.
powdered snow, and for whatever reason, somebody used it against me. So it hits all of the enemies. Now, let me rephrase it this way: it doesn't automatically hit all the enemies. However, it does like a roll on every single Pokemon in the area,
Yep. Yep. I understand.
which makes sense, obviously. But it's just like even in like cramped spaces where moves normally don't make it past one Pokemon, they still do it, and I'm like that pisses me off.
gotta
That and
keep the
also like
gotta
certain,
keep the mechanic going.
but I do also like too like when you're attacking from a corner of a wall, you can only attack with a special move. You can't attack with a physical move.
What do you wait? What?
So like
What do you mean?
if you're in a diagonal, right? So like normally you're in these like big rooms, but every once in a while you're in a path to get to another room. So when you're
Okay.
in the path, if you're because it's in squares, right? So
Yeah.
if let's pretend like this is the corner, right? You have a square here and a square here. If you're here and your opponent's here, you can attack through the wall only with special moves because you're not actually going through the wall, you're going around it a little bit, like diagonal. But because of the physical wall being there, you can't use a physical attack. You can only use a special move.
That okay? That I can.
No, it makes
That
sense.
makes
It
the
makes
way that
sense.
you described it originally, where you were like, oh, you can't attack, you can't use physical moves in in a corner. I'm like, that doesn't why.
No, no,
But
you're right because
the way that you explained it
described it
now,
makes more sense.
yeah, yes,
And then obviously, like flying Pokemon can fly over water, and they can fly over lava, but they get burned,
oh, okay.
which is irritating.
I mean,
Um, it makes sense. Don't get me wrong. It's just irritating because it's like, why give them the option if they're gonna just get burnt?
take the chance. Is it worth it?
Well, that's also true. You can get somewhere faster. And then I also like to and then ghosts can go anywhere. They
When
can
you say
literally,
go anywhere, like they can attack
well,
anywhere, or like there's no
well,
restrictions on their movement.
they go through walls, which
Oh,
makes
okay.
sense because they're ghosts. Don't get me wrong.
Yep.
But it's one of those things where it's like, so literally you can have somebody attacking you from the wall and you can't attack them because they're in the wall.
Oh, that would annoy me.
So like
if
only a ghost could attack another ghost in a wall.
yeah. If that were to happen to me, I would get so annoyed.
Oh, I trust me. And especially when you're in a place that only has ghosts and you're in a
Yep.
cramped spot and they're coming for you and you can't go anywhere because you can only walk in a straight line and they can walk however they want.
Just constantly, hey, buddy.
Gengar, stop touching me. He's trying to steal my dreams. Oh, but that is also why I like ghost Pokemon on my team for that reason.
Yeah,
Um,
I can absolutely understand that.
but yeah, oh, it's just one of those things where it's like I'm trying to remember the story. Like I know what happens next, but then I'm like I don't remember how it like not the how it ends, but like there's a piece that I remember that I haven't gotten to yet, and I don't know how I get there because of where I am now. It doesn't make sense, and I know it'll obviously make sense when I get there, but it's I haven't figured it out yet because
Yeah.
it's been a while since I've played this game.
Hmm.
Um, and I gotta go. I gotta beat Dusknoir, and then I gotta go beat up Dialga.
Good luck.
Weirdly enough, Dialga is easier to beat than Dusknoir.
Did I? Yes, I did get this one.
Let
And
me
I
see.
got
Let me
this.
see. When does Teddy Ursa evolve?
I think 30.
Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better because for some reason I thought 20, and I now know I'm very wrong with that.
Yeah, no, it's definitely at the very if it's anything, it's like late 20s. But I'm
I would
almost
imagine
positive
if it's
30.
not 25, it's 30.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. All right, nothing.
Ugh.
Oh, that's. Oh no, no, I should be able to take you out, so we're good. Never mind. I was worried for nothing.
Oh, I hate sneezing and it sends like a feeling up your body. Ugh.
I don't know what that feeling is up my body. What is up your body? What are you
Have you
feeling?
have you have you never sneezed and it just like sends like a tingling feeling throughout your body?
Oh, like
It's never
almost like
happened to
you
you?
passed out. Like it's like similar to that. Like oh, like the blood's not where it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
That's,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Yes, I have. I've never described it that way. I'll tell you that right now.
I
However,
didn't know
yes.
I didn't know how else to describe it, so I just
No, no, no. I understand where you're coming from, but what I'm saying is that's why I was like, I don't know what you're talking about fully.
yeah. No, I mean the obvious like again, I've never had to describe it to people,
No,
so
that is true, but I do get your point, and yes, I have. It does not happen all the time. Why are you putting me to sleep? Why you gotta do this to me? Come on, wake up.
have you started reading the comic?
No, stop yelling
No?
at me. No, you gotta do it.
Stop yelling at you.
Stop yelling at me.
You deserve it.
Don't yell at me. I have 8 issues, and then I have to read those 8 issues. I'm so proud of myself. It's hilarious. Oh, but I know it makes you laugh because of my pain. That's the only reason why you laugh.
I'll have you know that I really debated looking up more like Pokemon jokes just to reiterate and piss you off. I was dying throughout this when I was sending you this stuff.
So when you sent me the Kyogre vehicle, I was like, if it's not a shiny, I don't care.
Yep.
Because to be fair, that is still very like if it was the shiny one, Mike. Honestly, I would have reacted just out of the usual stuff like flip out.
Just,
Like if you
just
happen to get the
it's
shiny
the principle of the
Kyogre,
matter.
if you get a shiny Kyogre in our Pokerogue thing before me, I will. We will never film another thing again together.
I'm like going like, oh man, I really hope I get that now because when you started when you first commented saying like, oh, it's not shiny, I don't care as much. I'm like, oh my god, this is the bit. I know what
No,
I
it is.
must do to
No, it
piss
is
him
100.
off.
It's 100% the bit. It will always be a bit since Pokemon Go, when
Oh yeah,
you got it before me, and I was pissed. Although I think the only thing I got before you was a shiny Groudon. I think is the only thing I got before you.
I don't remember. I just
You
remember that
definitely got like
the whole thing.
you got a bunch of Kyogres. I know that.
Yeah, I've gotten like I think at this point I've gotten like 7 or 8.
Shinies or
They're
regular.
shinies, regulars for my above.
I was gonna say I think we've all gotten regulars. That's why I'm like the regulars don't matter anymore.
Yeah, no, the regulars aren't a big deal. No, but I just remember that when you kept complaining about how you were eating so much of them, and I just yep, I get everything before you.
I literally got and I did a lot of Kyogre raids too. I remember doing
I don't know.
I had a lot of Kyogres and none of them shiny.
I mean,
I think I did 2 or 3 Groudons, got a shiny one.
I just know that you struggled with shinies, and I remember there was one.
I did.
I remember there was one time where you were telling me how you went to a raid and there were 20 people there and 19 of the people got a shiny and you were the only one that didn't get a shiny. Because
I was pissed. I don't even remember the Pokemon, and I don't. You know what? I hope I never do. I hope I never remember the Pokemon.
I
For
don't
its sake.
I don't remember what it was, but I have a feeling for some reason the one in my head was like it was a Moltres. That's like what is in my head.
Funny? I was thinking fire type, which is even funnier. But it's like I don't want to. I wasn't confident. I'll say that.
Yeah,
but it was like fire type is what came to my head. So the fact that you said Moltres, I was like, maybe I am right.
Those were the good days. I still have the video of you freaking out of me catching the Delibird before when we were in the car together.
It was the shiny one, right?
Yeah, shiny holiday Delibird.
That's right. It wasn't even just the regular Delibird. It was the holiday one.
And you had to know if it was a male or female because when you cursed me out, you had to make sure to use the proper terminology.
I do remember I stopped mid-rant and said male or female. And you're like, female? And I was like, you tell that.
Oh man, those are the good days.
Interesting.
When it was, I think the most fun I had with Pokemon Go was during like the start of COVID when it did the um they introduced the remote rating. Because the rates
Yes.
weren't, they didn't adjust the rates at that point. It was still um it was still kind of reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
So now they've upped the rates. So before it used to be, wait, hold on a second.
Ooh. Oh no, you have double kick. That's a problem. I gotta get out of there.
Oh man.
Oh, this place has a mart now. That's interesting.
Yeah, now they've upped the rates of Pokemon and the shinies, and especially in the raids, and it's like it's massively grindy now, and it's like even more so than before, and it's like really disappointing.
It sucks.
I have taken a break from it, from the game. I think, especially with the kid here and whatnot.
I
But
was gonna say I would imagine that the kid was also a factor in it too.
I'm like, because it just like they upped the price of raids, like the remote raids. It used to be $1 per pass, like like a regular raid.
Mhm.
Now it is uh it 100 coins was was a raid pass, remote and regular. Now for a remote raid, it's 195 coins. And if you want to do the bundle, instead of it being 300, it is now, or 250. I believe it was 250 before. Um, it is now like 525 or something like that. So it's like, it is ridiculously expensive. It's
Mhm.
quite annoying. So I'm like, especially with the kid here, I'm like, I am not, I need to like resist myself. And this is a stupid game that is just draining money.
I can't disagree with you there, my friend.
That's the thing about you that like I've mentioned this to Steph before, is like you have such like a willpower when it comes to like resisting spending on like frugally spending.
Mhm.
Um like the two things, it's like frugally spending, like you don't do in-game purchases. And
It's very rare. I have done it before, but it was always a one-time thing, and like I think I've done it maybe, and it definitely wasn't in Pokemon Go, but I've done it on two games, um, and I never did it again.
yeah, no, like I said, I say that all the time, where it's like, man, he's really good about that. And then the other thing too is you don't fall for peer pressure. And like when we used to play Xbox all the time, and we'd be like, "Oh, just play one more game," and like you were like, "No, it's bedtime," and just would like leave. I'm like, like when if someone were to ask me, like, "Hey, can you do one more game?" I'm like, "Yeah, okay," because I'm
Which is
having
funny is
fun, and I don't want to stop.
I would get you every time. Mike, one more, just one more.
Yeah.
And
Well, no,
with
no, no,
the,
no, 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 no. It was Gorilla and Bardo that you got. Me, I'm like, Scott's not gonna do it. Once in a while, you'd get me because we were having such a good streak, and I'd be like, okay, this is my last game. If you do one more, then I'm gonna be
no, that's
done.
fair.
And then you're like, yeah, and then just leave. I'm like, you dick.
I've done that. Yes. Oh,
That, yeah, you just completely like blue balls me.
I was like, have fun with the boys. Bye bye. Oh no,
Although there was the one game that you wanted to keep playing that I caught me off guard, where you wanted to stay up late, was when we started playing this Suicide Squad.
yes.
That one you were very willing to be like, oh, one more game, one more mission.
Well, because my
But then
whole thing is I
because
wanted, and then it just got shitty so bad. I was so pissed.
yeah, it like went downhill so quickly.
Well, because we beat the game, and then it was just, oh, by the way, you're just grinding, and I was like, well, this is why I hated like Destiny at certain points. Like this is the reason why I didn't like. Don't get me wrong. There were parts I like of Destiny, and there were parts that I was very invested in. I
Yeah.
will not disagree there. However, like that was also the main reason why I hated the game, at certain points was because it was the after you did all like the story. It's like now you just grind until the next story, and I'm like, but that's not a game. That's just like grinding. I don't
It
want that.
becomes a full-time job. That's a lot of games nowadays where
Yeah, I know.
they're literally full-time jobs, and they capitalize on the FOMO. Because if you
No,
miss
you're
out, you're gonna
absolutely
miss
right.
out on this cool stuff.
No, you're absolutely
Um,
right, and they do a good job of it.
yeah,
No, that's one thing that, and like I definitely have. Oh, I have always been good with that, and but I think it's also too like I like my first system was a Super Nintendo, and I then the next thing I had was a PS2. No, yeah, no, I had the PS1 first, but then it was the PS2, and then like nothing until Xbox One. No, yes, no, Xbox One.
no, you had a GameCube. Didn't you
Oh,
have
I
a
consider
GameCube
I
in it?
consider that the same era as PS2. Sorry, you're right. It technically came after.
Did you not have a Wii?
I don't think I did. I
Oh,
played the
okay.
Wii.
You don't remember if you had the Wii or not?
No, because I think it was weird. This is gonna sound very weird when I say this. I think it was my grandparents.
Oh, oh, okay.
So like weirdly enough, like I had access to one, yes. But
You
they
could play it whenever you wanted, but it wasn't yours.
yeah, my grandfather would do that during the winter to play golf,
Oh, okay.
but he hated it. It's not the
Really?
same feeling. Then why do
Oh,
you keep
well,
playing it?
yeah.
It's better than nothing. He's like, "You want a bowl?" I'm sure we'll bowl. Is that close enough? He goes, "It's better than golf." I was like, "All right, then we'll do it."
Yeah, no, I wanted to get the Wii, but it was it was when when that stuff came out. It was my parents were like, "Yeah, we're never gonna buy you another console. So if you want it, you have to buy it." So I had to choose between the Wii or the Xbox 360, and I chose the Xbox 360 because I really wanted to play Halo with my friends.
Hmm. For
Um,
me, after oh, you know what? It was GameCube was the last system that was bought for me.
yeah, GameCube and the GameCube and the PS2 were the last ones that were bought
Well,
for me.
yeah, but PS2 was before that, so like that's why I'm saying like the GameCube was the last one. Ooh, he crit me.
I think actually maybe
Was the Xbox maybe the last one for you or no? No, you bought the Xbox yourself. Sorry, you just said that.
oh no, what happened with the Xbox? Because
You might have bought the 360 for yourself, but I wasn't the Xbox early enough that you.
I never had the Xbox.
Oh, interesting. I did not know that.
No, I had the N64, I had the Game Boy, I had the Game Boy
You know, that's the
SP
one system I
Advance.
never had was the N64.
Really?
However, everyone else in my family had it, so I played it all the time.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like it
Well,
was one of those things where it was like, no, I didn't have it, but like I played it more than you would expect.
yeah.
Um,
I think
Mario Tennis was my favorite, which is the weirdest thing to think about.
I don't remember how many games I had on it. The only thing I remember,
GoldenEye was a great game.
GoldenEye, I think my friends had. I don't think I had it. The only thing I remember having is Pokemon Stadium. Um, but outside of the other games, I don't remember what I had or didn't have.
Pokemon Snap was
Oh,
also a
yeah,
good one.
oh, yep, yep. No, I had Pokemon Snap. I did have Pokemon Snap.
What was the other one?
And now, to be honest, it's like one of those things where I don't remember what games were on what console. So it's like I might have had the game, but they might have been on a
No,
different
that's
console.
that's also fair. Trying to, you know what wasn't? You know what I honestly thought wasn't that great because I played it once. Weirdly enough,
Mm.
was the original Smash Brothers.
Yeah, it was very simple and it didn't have many characters.
However,
Like
Melee was
Smash Bros didn't get good until Melee, and then like
Melee was
Melee
the
just
thing.
like took off. Yeah.
Melee.
Now the big thing with my friends was we'd all play on the PS2. It was GoldenEye, definitely was one of them,
Mm-hmm.
but the PS2 where we'd play Ratchet and Clank,
Mm.
Jack and Daxter.
Jack and Daxter was
Um,
more my thing.
and
Than I don't think I've actually played Ratchet and Clank. I know of it. I've
there's
seen
still a
people
good
play
game.
it. It's just I've just never. I also forgot that the difference between Jack and Daxter 1 and 2 was completely different. Meaning
Oh,
like gameplay and everything else.
no. I mean, they do that a lot with games where
Like
it's like
it
someone
turned into
buys
like
it or
almost like
it's
a
changed.
third person shooter.
Yeah, they changed the game completely because they need a reboot. Um, the other thing that we played a lot was Star Wars Battlefront 2.
That one was always a big one, yes. That one
Yeah.
I took over the galaxy so many times. Oh,
No, we honestly just did like the conquest where we all played as the Jedi or the Sith and just like take turns whenever someone died, you'd hand the controller off to somebody else.
oh.
Um,
You know what? There was one game on GameCube, and I had finally gotten it. I was hunting it down because I played it at this kid's house, and it was basically like a battle royale, right? Or not a battle royale. It was like you would face swarms of enemies, right? And you could
mm,
play as different characters from the Star Wars series. Princess Leia, all these people, right? Luke Skywalker and everything else. Oh not Luke, because it was the prequels. So it was Anakin, Obi-Wan, what's his name? Oh
Mace
my god.
Windu.
Mace Windu, thank you. That was someone I was thinking of. And Yoda, and then there were a bunch of like not stormtroopers, clone troopers, and everything
Yeah,
else.
yeah.
So it was really cool and awesome. Got the game. Found out that you could only play as two characters unless you beat the story, and then you can play as all the other characters. So I had to play the story just to play the one part of the game I wanted to play.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Still good. Still enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong. Because I remember playing it with a couple of kids from Boy Scouts, and we made it to like round like 160, let's say, and I had not played before, and now I am scared because it was way too many enemies, and I'm literally at this point just running away. After that battle, you're done.
Okay, dang.
Um,
I'm so close.
I think honestly, by Saturday, by the end of the two episodes that we film on Saturday, I think I should be ready.
I mean, by the end of the next episode, I should be good. I only have 3 more Pokemon to uh get to the level 39,
Because
and then I can
next
work on
episode, by
other
the end of
Pokemon.
next episode, I'll be battling trainers, which will be a huge help.
Oh, you haven't battled the trainers yet. Yeah, I've battled all the trainers, so I'm
No, so I
battling
haven't. That's my whole
wild
point. Like,
Pokemon now.
I'm waiting until they're strong enough where I feel confident that they're not going to die. Because I need to at this point. But if you've made it this far into the video, we appreciate it, and we would appreciate it even more if you liked and subscribed down below. But other than that, this is going to be Scott and Mike signing out of Black Eel Versus. Have a wonderful night. Bye bye.